How's it going, boys? We back, and before we get started, subscribe, like, share. Definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, and I'm gonna keep on telling you guys, I talk about a lot of cool shit, so help me run my numbers up. But today, in today's episode, I'm gonna be talking theories, some predictions, some histories, all about the fate sets. And as you guys know, today Vmax Climax was announced, so stay tuned and listen to my predictions on what that set's going to be and how we over here in the United States, or English in general, are going to be getting those. But let's get to this mail real quick. So this is actually from my homie Alex. I've bought a couple of different packages from him. He's definitely a cool cat. And hopefully, well, this seems a lot heavier than, oh, wait a second. I think he put this in one of those cool little, what's it called, magnet things. I think it is Ultra One Touch. That's dope. I bought a card from him. A card that I was gonna be chasing in Evolving Skies, but in all reality, I've been having so much trouble getting my pre-order shipped that I just decided to go ahead and buy it. And plus, that's my homie. Anything to help out, help my brother out. He need a little bit of extra bread, so bam, send him that way. And oh wait, it's literally just the case he sent me. That's what's up. Hey Alex, bro, thank you. He's one of my subscribers too, so hell yeah, I love that. I appreciate that, man. And some promos, hell yeah. Hey, there's that Eevee right there. Definitely, that's fucking dope, man. Good looks, man. Let's see. So he sent me that Charmander promo. Hey, that's beautiful, man. I didn't get a chance to get this from Battlestar, so hell yeah. And let's see. Hey, Snorlax. I think this is from that what's it called? Three pack promo. Yep, yeah, it is. Appleton. There he is. Hey, Morpeko, Grookey, and let's see, Grookey. Oh wait, you got Vampy too. That's dope. I think this is from the what's it called? Not Battlestars. Chilling Rain one. And then of course Vmax. Hey, that's fucking dope. Thank you, bro. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that too. That's cool as hell. I can like kind of start taking my favorite cards with me that are graded around so they won't get damaged. But this is the actual piece of resistance that I, not necessarily saying those were bad, but this is the one I actually got from him, and it's that Vern V Batman. Nothing major, something cool. Definitely love it. Like I said, it was one of my chase cards, but I decided to go ahead and just buy it because I was like, whatever, dude. I don't think I'm going to pull it anyways, and Alex just has good luck. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it from him. But yeah, super excited. Thank you, man. Definitely good looks on that. I appreciate all that. Hell yeah. But now to the meat of the video, boys. Let me put this to the side. So today, we're going to start with some history, of course. Just some history, just so I can kind of, give you guys an example of why I think the way I think on some theories, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start with Sun and Moon, and it actually starts with the Japanese set called Ultra Shiny GX. And if you guys remember, that was the Japanese version of our Hidden Fates. So Hidden Fates is, where it starts here in English. So Hidden Fates consisted of Guardians Rising, Sun and Moon Base, Burning Shadows, Crimson Invasion, Forbidden Light, Celestial Storm, and Lost Thunder. It had all of those, of the first 8 main sets in Sun and Moon into Hidden Fates. That's where all the baby shinies, all like the, what's it called, regular GX shiny, full art shinies, they came from all the first 8 sets. If you guys remember looking at some of like the old, not old, but actually, yeah, old, 2 years old now. Some of the Hidden Fates sets, they have like the original set symbols on the bottom, including like the shiny, all this other variants, SV, shiny gold. So that's where they got all those, right? So even though that's where it starts, that's not the standard no more, because Hidden Fates included all 8. Now they're shooting for four sets. They're making 4 sets into a Fates set is what we're gonna call them. Okay, so I have a whole nother theory video coming about why the team up sets, which includes Team Up, Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, and Cosmic Eclipse, didn't get a Fate set. But I'm gonna post that one later. Subscribe, shameless plug. Subscribe if you guys want to hear what it is. But I'll put that one on there later. But I have a theory why they didn't get one. But let's start with Hidden Fates. So Hidden Fates had, of course, those first 8, and it basically was a carbon copy of what's called Ultra Shiny GX, right? So bam, now we get the lore. So the next Fate set was Shining Fates, and that one was a copy of Shiny Star V over there in Japan. The only difference was that Marnie, and then in Star V, you could also get Shiny V Charizard, the regular V, full art. But other than those 2 differences, it's basically the same thing. And it consists of Sword and Shield, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, and some Vivid Voltage. And that's what, Shining Fates was, that's what the Shining Volt was. And to add a little bit more spice to that, it did have a collector's touch to it, and including toxicity, and including toxicity and Charizard. But it's mainly TCG driven. A lot of the cards that were in the Shiny Vault were because their TCG, they were really good in TCG, if that makes any sense. But if you guys understand what's going on, you'll understand. Basically, if they were playable and if they were in decks, they made them baby shinies, and that's how they chose what cards to go into the Shiny Vault. Because people that play the TCG, sometimes they want to bling out their decks and have some shiny Zigzagoons in there, some shiny, like the video I was talking about earlier, some shiny Drizzles in there to bling, have the best version of a basic card. Do you know what I'm saying? And when the reverse just doesn't cut it, a baby shiny can go in there and slide in and be that card. As crazy as it sounds to the collectors, there's some TCG players that are willing to play just to bling out their deck with the rainbows and alternate art of a lot of certain cards. It wouldn't surprise me if you guys should look if some of you regular, casual collectors, just look up a random TCG tournament. You're gonna see so many people playing with rainbow versions of the cards and playing now with some alternate versions of the cards. This year, we're probably gonna see Shadow Rider alternate. We're gonna see Urshifu Blue, like the alternate version out there in the, in the TCG play. But yeah, I'm just throwing it out there to tell you guys a little bit more of the lore. So those Ultra Shiny and Shiny V the Japanese versions came out in November of the year before. So the Hidden Fates actually came out in August 19, 2019. But that's what I'm telling you, like that Hidden Fates was an outlier. I think that was like the test. I think right now they got it down. So I think now the way it's gonna go is, and with today Vmax Climax coming out, it kind of made it official but unofficial that Japan is going to release their shiny ultra premium collection set in November, and we're going to get it in February in English as a Fate set. You going along with me? So now that we're all caught up, so I'm pretty sure, this is a prediction, but I'm pretty sure we're going to the prediction stages now. I'm pretty sure that the Vmax Climax is going to include every single set after Vivid Voltage in it. And of course, it's going to include cards that are playable. It's not going to have, the cards that everybody wants to see. It might have a couple here and there, but I think it's going to be 10% for the collectors, 90% for the TCG players. And what I mean by that is what's it called? I think it's already been announced that it's going to have Duraludon, it's going to have Rayquaza, and it's going to have Mew. Those 3 are super playable. But I also think it's going to include Shadow Rider, maybe Ice Rider just to match it. And I'm pretty sure it's also going to include both of the Foos, Urshifu, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike. As far as the baby shinies, I don't have a major idea which ones, but I'm pretty sure it's going to definitely include that Flaffy. And that Flaffy is going to follow suit like the drizzle and be like a $40 card. Just throwing it out there. Flappy game. And as of right now, of course, I can't tell you because I don't know. I'm just 100% predicting at this point. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be late D rotation cards. And then it's going to be like late D rotation, like early battle styles. And late, what's it called? And then early E rotation cards. As in Evolving Skies and what's it called? Fusion Strike. So, as of right now, the only main predictions I have are the 3 that have been announced: Rayquaza, Duraludon, Mew, Vmax, and what's it called? It's going to include Urshifu's, both of Urshifu's as a Vmax, and it's going to include Shadow Rider and Ash Rider as a Vmax, so that's 7. And then if I were to say two more just to throw them out there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to include all the evolutions as shinies in there too. And that's just me being wild, you know, throwing all those VMAXs in there to the shiny Volt. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be huge. I'm pretty sure it's going to include all the evolutions, if not all of them, the ones that were in Evolving Skies, and it's going to leave off the 3 main ones because I guess they don't make the cut. Just kind of how like in Hidden Fates, they didn't make it the cut for Hidden Fates either. Jolteon, Umbreon, and what's it called? Jolteon, Umbreon, and Flareon didn't make it. But as of right now, those will be my predictions. Another kind of prediction that you guys might not like, but I think it is going to be what it is going to be, is that it's only going to include full art versions of the cards. I don't think it's going to include, I'm pretty sure it's not going to include the alternate art, because if they put the alternate arts, even though alternate arts are huge, you know, I don't think it's going to include those. So if you're thinking that you're going to get Rayquaza VMAX alternate art shiny, I don't think that's going to happen. One, because this is kind of like, you know, its own thing. It's kind of, you know, it's supposed to be just this a single piece alternate art. What I think more than likely is going to be is going to be the full art. So we're going to get, you know, hypothetically, like if we're following my theory, we're going to get this one is shiny. This one is shiny, not the alternate art. Which, to be honest, it'll probably be easier to just shiny this one than shiny this one. And then also just in general, I think overall this kind of stands out more as a shiny, and it'll kind of match what Fates, all the Fate sets have done before, including like with the Charizard, with everything else. And of course, people are going to dog me saying, oh, it's because alternate arts weren't out yet. But I think they're going to kind of like keep on following like the recipe that they know has been working. And as far as when it's going to come out, I'm almost guaranteed sure it's going to, unless the world blows up or things get worse, in February. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Phase 3. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to be Phase 3 in February. And like I said, I feel like that's what those are the cards that are going to be in it. And I'm pretty sure at one point I thought it was going to be like they were going to include like VMAX Pikachu as a shiny, but I just don't think they're going to include any of the first 4 sets. I think they're going to do that. They're going to follow that recipe where they include the 4 sets that came out this year, starting with Battle Styles, Chillin' Rain, Evolving Skies, and Fusion Arts. And I think those 4 sets are going to be included in shiny well, Phase 3. That's what we're going to call it for right now, Phase 3. But on that note, to wrap it up, let me know how you guys feel about this. I'm working on a video on why we didn't get Tag Team GX. It's probably going to be another one of these long videos. But either way, if you guys do like these, like definitely subscribe and you know, chime in. And then if you guys think I don't know what I'm talking about, call me out down there in the comments below. I definitely would appreciate being called out. Especially I like to argue, so it's okay. But as tradition, let's try to open a pack so we can try to get, well, this was a Sword and Shield base, so we can try to get a good old Marnie. Hey, Quick Ball, that's a good card. So we can try to get a good old Marnie full art. That's the mission. That's the mission of the day. Marnie full art. Let's see. Oh, Crushing Hammer reverse. I think that's a good one too. And Cramorant with the water energy. At least it matched. At least it matched. But boys, on all that, I'll see you later. We out.